Hi, welcome. Welcome, fam. Welcome to our return of fourth week four of our return. Have you ever ended a long day with tight shoulder, your head pounding, or your back aching? If you are facing that right now or have experienced that, this episode is for you. I want to show you how small and simple changes can completely shift your body's feel with no massage table needed. No gym membership, no gear, just awareness and consistency. If you're here live, say hi and let us know where you're watching it from. Okay. Quick poll. A, B, C, or D. What's tight right now? Your chest, your between your shoulder blades, muscles between your shoulder blade, base of your neck, or D, upper back. Ever wonder why your neck or back hurts? Even if you know, even if you think that you know, but you didn't do anything which is wrong. For example, sitting with a wrong posture. And today we're going to talk about chapter four of this your chapter four of this book. Your stress stops here. With my book, Your Stress Stops Here. We're going to talk about roll backward strategy for your neck and upper back. Of course, you can also download it right here, down here, at stress out, stress free dot system systeme dot io / free chapters. All right. If you haven't met yet, hi. If you haven't met yet, my name is Vincent Moon, where I help people like you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. I'm also the number one bestseller. I'm also the author of number one bestseller in Amazon. Your Stress Stops Here. In this book, we talk about 10 strategies that change your habits in 59 seconds or less. Before we start, I always like to start with something new that I learned this week. Well, on Sunday, my eye was a little puffy, and have you ever had a tired eye? So I went to church yesterday, and I always carry my water bottle around. And yesterday was pretty cold, and then even my water become cold. So I went to add some hot water in there. In fact, I add hot water all the way up to the top, and this thing was nice and warm. And that's helped me cool down even my hands were cold, so it helped me cool down. And then while I was using it, I was thinking, normally my eye hurts. My eyes normally with tired eyes. Tired eye, what you do is rub your palm rub your palm together, and then you put it on your cap it on your eye so that you keep it warm. So what I did was I did almost the same thing. Took out my glasses. I use my water bottle. Just close my eyes and just put it right on my cheek, on the puffy eye and also the tired eye, and voila, it made me feel much better, keep me warm, and creates more circulation, and the puff was gone. So that's something I learned that before, but just remember to use it this time. All right, today's topic is: ever wonder why your neck or your back hurts, even though you don't think that you did anything wrong? How many of you can say yes to that, or agree with me. Let me explain. For example, sitting with the wrong posture. You may be thinking that your posture is great or you know that your posture is correct, right? But maybe not. That's how this book, your stress stops here. In chapter 4 of this book says the chapter 4 of this book is called the rollback strategy for your neck and upper back. I wrote this book way back in 1920. I wrote it way back in 2015, 2016 to be correct. So even what then was helping a lot. And now, why am I getting a delay? Hmm. If you're listening, if you hear live, just say hi and then let me know if you hear me in a delay or anything like that. Okay. Anyways, let's start with a quote. Stress is the stress is the trash of the modern world. If you don't dispose it, it will pile up by density pace. Tonight we are going to take out the trash with a simple, safe way and reset your what you reset you and simple, safe way to reset you, and you can do it at your desk. All right, the quick poll again. Let's go back to the questions again. How many? Oops. Take away the quote. Quick poll again. What's tight right now? Put in the chat. If it's A, your chest, B, between your shoulder blades, muscle between your shoulder blades, C, your base of the neck, or your upper back. Drop the letter there. If you're watching this after the fact or not live, but you can still answer it. Okay? And tell me what you did, how you get how you created that pain or what causes that pain. All right? I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, I was told that. Second, let me just take the question away. I was told that do not hunch when you sit. Sit up straight. Push your chest up. Push your chest forward. Straighten your shoulder. Straighten your shoulder. So make sure the line is straight, right? Straighten your shoulder. Stop slouching or hunching. Sit all the way back. Make sure you have a good posture. Otherwise, the girls will not like you. Have you ever heard of these statements or command from your parents or teachers telling you telling you all this here? Let me know in the chat, yes or no, or maybe something similar in your culture or that you heard while growing up, or something similar to those in your lifetime. Let me know. These were told to us, to me, even that should be part of our life or should be known as common sense. But sometimes common sense might not be so common after all. You probably can relate to this, right? You know, when your parents always constantly reminded you to do something that you know you should do anyways, but you never do it anyways, never did it. My parents always reminded me to sit up straight, but they never actually show me how to do it the right way. It took me a long time to figure it out. It wasn't until I learned that in a massage school. Oops. when I understood the muscles involved and the mechanics of holding a good posture, I learned that every muscles, every muscle, every movement and organs in our body works together as a whole. If I always say, if you mess up your ankle, you'll mess up your knee. If you mess up your knee, you'll mess up your lower back. If you mess up your lower back, then you're gonna mess up your upper back. If you mess up your upper back, you'll mess up your shoulder, upper back and shoulder, right? Then if you mess up your upper back and shoulder, you mess up your neck. And if you mess up your neck, you're gonna mess up your head. So it's all interrelated, right? Everything is connected. The whole body is connected. So sometimes we tend to take the easy way out by sitting wrong, and later on wonder why we feel we are not feeling well or feeling pain. Yes, I said not feeling well or pain. Your body, why? Because your body slowly adapt to the changes when it's repeated daily, intentionally or unintentionally. And even though eventually causes pain or might even bring a toll to your body, right? Let's take a look at what happens to your body when you are slouching, hunching over, or not sitting properly. Your neck is forwarded, your shoulder is curved towards the front, right? Your neck is forwarded, your shoulder is curved towards the front. What else? Your lower back is pushed backwards, so it's pushed backwards. What could cause you to do this? What could cause you to be in this position? Let's guess. Let me know in the chat. Let's guess. Can it be at work? Can it be at home? Or even when you are driving? Can you guess? You're right. Working intensely in front of the and staring at the computer, or grinding your teeth, crunching your teeth. We'll talk about this later in the facial section in the book. Or watching movies, or on your phone, or your iPad, or tablets, or just stressing out by holding tightly to the steering wheel during traffic jams, or typing and cradling your phone in between your shoulders, like this. Cradling the phone, or you have the office phone, same thing. You cradle and then you keep on typing, right? And last but not least, sitting too long without taking any breaks. How many of you can attest to that? This was one of the biggest factor that causes all the pains that I had when I was working in corporate America. But just recently, after my stent surgery in my heart, right? They put the stent in there after my surgery. I was binge watching Netflix. you know, everything's my body is weak and need to pass some time, right? So I was been binge watching Netflix. Grey's Anatomy. I was watching from episode 1 to all the way to the end of the season. So what happened when you do that? When you do too much TV watching, binge watching, your neck tightens up. My neck tightens up. My upper back tightens up too. So have to use this strategy to get comfort and relief, which I'm going to show you later. Well, neck pain, shoulder pain, lower back pain, upper back pain, they all are caused by bad posture alone, right? Think about it. If your posture is no good, you create all the pain, all the All the aches and pains come from there. This will cause your chest muscle to tighten up, your back muscle to loosen or stretch out, and your upper back and lower back muscles tense. Why? Because you're slouching. When you're slouching, your body, the muscle become tense by pulling together each other. Do you know that slouching can also cause digestive distress? Try slouching and then try sitting up the next time you go to the bathroom. You will notice the difference. You'll find go faster and easier when you sit up straight compared to slouching. Because when you are slouching, you kind of like put pressure on your intestines, and also that creates the blockage and the direct flow. Well, we'll first look into how you should sit, and then take a look at the strategy, and you can use to solve the situation. I learned that many people sit with their tailbone. What's the tailbone? Or tailbone or on the sacrum. Okay, if you follow me with your hands, put your hand on the hip, go all the way to the middle of middle of your body, and you feel a big patch of bone, like a triangle kind of bone. Let me show you in the right here. And let me bring my pointer out here. Pointer, where are you? Let me just log all these first before I accidentally move them. Okay, that's my pointer. Oops. All right, take my pointer up. Okay. So if you for feeling just now, you go to the side of you go to your hip first, and go to the middle, and then you go all the way down. You find a triangle kind of like a patch right in the back of the piece of bone, which is called the sacrum bone, and all the way to the bottom is your tailbone. The pointy side. Let me just show you where the pointy side is. Right down here is the pointy one. The last joint right here, last bone right here is called the tailbone, and this part here is called your sacrum. That this part, the sacrum, attaches your hip, both side of the hip. So this bone here is called the sacrum. So a lot of us, when we sit, we don't sit with our sit bone. Sit bone is the bone right here. Let me the we sit, as I mentioned earlier. High still. As I mentioned earlier, we sit with our sacrum. How do you sit with your sacrum? How many of you sit like this? Right, like you on your sit bone instead of no, I mean on your sacrum instead of sit bone. When you sit on the sit bone, your posture will be like this. When you sit on your sacrum, your posture will be like this when you're sitting down. So this we found where the sacrum is. If you move your hand on the side of the waist, go into the middle, and there's a triangle, kind of like a triangle or piece of hard bone right in the middle of your back. That's the sacrum, that's your sacrum, or your attached to your tailbone, or tailbone attached to the sacrum. And to find a sit bone is very simple. Go to your butt cheek, right? Go to feel your butt cheek right now, and then point. Feel your butt cheek, and then point upwards. And you feel the pointy part here. Sometimes when little kids sit on you, you feel that something pointy is poking, right? That's the sit bone. So what you want to do is you want to sit on your sit bone instead of your sacrum. Okay. So when you sit on your sacrum, you feel that you're sitting like this, slouching a little bit. When if you sit on your sit bone, if you sit on your sit bone, why? Because you're tilting your pelvis forward, so your body will be up. If you're sitting on your sacrum, you're tilting your body backwards, so your body will be kind of like, they call it lazy posture, right? So so the correct way is to sit on your sit bone, right? Okay, let me just take that away. Now your posture. How are you supposed to sit? What kind of posture are you supposed to have to when you sit, right? So a good or healthy posture back should have three curves. Let me find my pointer. Three curves. One curve is at the neck, and then a curve at the upper back area below the shoulder before your lower back, and then a curve right, which is right here. Oops, which is right here, and then another curve at your lumbar area, or your lower back area. Okay. So when you sit, your shoulder should be level on both sides, which is the green line over here. So your shoulder should be level. Okay. And then upper back should be curved. Right? Upper back should be curved. And your chest should be moving forward. Chest moving forward, chest moving forward. So if you put your chest forward now, you can feel that you feel like more confident, and also more your shoulder is straightened out, right? And then and the lower back should be curved like that on the red line in the bottom here, right? That's how your spine should be. The blue line gives us an idea of how your head, your shoulder, and your sit bone should align. So your ear, your shoulder, and your sit bone all the way down here should align. And your arm, when you put your arm on the table, should be at the same level as the desk. So if your desk is right here, right, your arm should be just comfortably sitting down, not up or not down, just nice, sitting and resting on that. And your feet should be completely underneath. Your feet should be completely. Your feet should be completely flat on the floor. If your feet is not flat on the floor, you can use a box or a book. But in my case, I use a oops. Or in my case, let me just push this down. Let me push this here so you can see it. In my case, I use a cloud massage, Shiatsu massage, foot massager. So it's comfortable. This is right underneath my desk right now, right down here underneath my desk. That's my feet that I just took a picture just now earlier. And this, I plug it in every night before I go to sleep, so I can, while I'm working, I can get a massage, and it helps move do the reflexology and move to the blood circulation and helps you sleep easier. And the link is, where's the link? The link is right here. Is in the chat so in the chat, or also is in the description below. You can check it out. Okay. All right. So yes, so you can use a box or a shoe box or any kind of box, Amazon box, maybe empty Amazon box, or a book, so that your feet are rested. It is important to have your feet supported, because if you are not supported, it may cause tension on your back, on the back of your feet, and it also can cause you to slip and fall and slip off the chair. Your computer screen, as I always tell you, you have to be at eye level, and you can use a box to lift up the monitor, or you use a monitor stand to lift it up. And it should be your one arm length for 18 to 24 inches away. And you haven't tried it yet, you can just try this posture right now and feel the difference between sitting up straight. Sitting up straight, this will actually makes you more confident, and also allows you to breathe properly, right? So either sitting down or standing up, you can do that too. Okay, make sure the green line, shoulder is straight, your chest is forward, create a curve at the back, and then your lower back, you want to push your hip bone, hip forward, hip moving forward. Put your hip forward, and then you can just feel the release on your lower back too, and you can feel very confident and much better, right? All right. Now let's go to let's go to let me put the link again for the book. I mean, to download the free chapters of my book. All right. Before we go there, we're going to do the roll. Next, we're going to do the. Let me take the picture. Okay. Next, we're going to do the roll backwards seated position, or standing is fine. So you want to put your arm parallel. Let me just use the other mic. Change the mic. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Still, let me know if you can hear me. Put a Y, put a yes, or yes, you can hear me, or say the thumbs up or anything like that. Okay? All right. So we're going to do your fingers forward. See how my hands are straight, parallel to the shoulder. All right. Now slide your hand towards your chest slowly. Fingers pointing towards each other first, and then inhale, glide it slowly up and back. Your shoulders should go up. Your shoulders should go back and down. Okay, your shoulders should go back and down. At the same time, float your arms diagonally up to a surrender position. Stop the moment you feel that the shoulder blade meaning, and do not push too much. Do not push into the pain. Okay, and then You exhale slowly and you put your hand down on your side and rest for 15 seconds. Okay, let's do it. Shoulder parallel, hands parallel to your shoulder, fingers pointing each other. Take a deep breath. Open up your hands slowly. Move your shoulder to the back and down. You want to kind of meet your shoulder blade should meet in the back, right? So back and down and hold it and then exhale. And slide arm to the side. Rest for 15 seconds. Let's do it one more time. Shoulders together and your shoulder and your hands together, parallel. Fingertip pointing to each other. Inhale. Move your shoulder backwards and down. And then put your hand up like you're surrendering. And make sure your shoulder blades are pushing together until you feel that they're kind of like touching but not hurting, okay? And then exhale. Okay. Let's do it. Let me see. 1, 2, 2, 3 more. Okay. Or maybe 2 more. You want to have a soft jaw. Keep your back of your neck long. Think chest lift. Think of chest lifting up. Shoulder melts down. Okay. All right. Shoulder line straight. Jaw soft, not tense. Not tense. Keep it relaxed. Keep your jaw relaxed. Fingers pointing to each other. Okay. Think your chest lift. So take a deep breath. Think of chest lift, shoulder melting down. And then breathe out. Hands on the side. You see any opening or feeling anything open up in the back? Yep. All right. And now you want to slowly, smooth inhale, slow exhale, and let the front of your chest open up. Okay. Let's do this together. Hands together, straight line again on your shoulder, against your shoulder. Inhale. Feel that the front of the chest is opening up. Chest opening up. When your chest open up, your shoulder blades and the back kind of like meet each other, right? And then slow exhale. Slow exhale, you can push your hand down too. So put your hand on the side. So you feel any tension or anything loosen up in the back, right? Good. Type done or type done when you finish. Let me know in the chat. Okay. Okay. The next one is you want to put your head towards your knee. All right. Let's change the change the screen. And put your head towards your knee. So to stretch the okay, you want to put your head towards your knee to stretch your your back and your chest and your upper back. Okay, I'm going to just move and see if they camera will take. Let me just set up the tracking. Okay. All right. I'm going to move over here a little bit. Yes. Is it ready? Yeah. Okay. It's taking the mic, so let me move this side. All right. You want to put your hands at the back, in a bit back, okay? But to interlock them together, like pointing this way, let me just put it in the back first. Interlock them together, pointing back. You want to put your legs must be parallel to your shoulder. Legs parallel to your shoulder. Hands pointing back, and your goal is to put your forehead to your knees, touching your knees or close to your knees. Okay, let me just show you. Hands in the back. Let me take out my glasses before it falls. Put your forehead to touch your knee. As you put your forehead touching the knee, you can feel towards your knee, and make sure your hands are pointing outwards. Your fingers are pointing outwards, and you try to tilt more towards the front. And if you have tight, oops, and you have tight upper back, you can actually feel the pop, like getting an adjustment. All right, let's do it one more time. Forehead to the knee. Okay. Leg parallel to your shoulder. Fingers interlocking each other, and then make like a pointy, point up like this, right? Okay, put it back. Go down. Finger up. And up. I think it's just focusing on me too far inside. Let me just adjust it again. Okay. Let's see one more time. Okay, one more time. Take the pointer away. Right. So make sure head to the. It's not tracking me. All right, now it should be tracking. Yes. All right. Sideways. Leg parallel to your shoulder. Shoulder parallel to the leg. You want to put your forehead towards your knees. Fingers interlock like this. Finger pointing up. Okay. You want to push as high and forward as possible. Right. Let's do it. Forehead to the knees. All the way down, and your fingers pointing upwards and move forwards to your head. As you do this, you can feel that the back is stretched, and you can feel that also your chest opens up, right? Whoa, that's too big. Okay, normal tracking. And go back to preset 1. There we go. All right. So that's how you do the back. Okay, that's how you do the back. Your knee, your head to your knees. Okay. As you do that, the more you stretch your fingers, your hands forward or backwards towards your head, you feel the cracks of your upper back pops. So that's one way you can do. Or if you have one of these here, you can even use a towel too. These are like one of the stretch bands, right? You just do this. Put your hand up. Oops. Should you just open up at the top? Or you can put in the back. When you do that, this helps open up your chest and also your and also move your shoulder blade backwards. Or I like to do this too. Put in the back, one up, one down, diagonal, one my right hand pulling up and left hand pulling down. You can feel the stretch too. And then you can do that the same way. Right hand down, left hand up, and stretch. So this is with the access of a stretch band. Okay. All right. I did mention something about taking breaks, right? What about taking breaks that we should know? Well, if you spend too much time on a computer, number one, you're going to cause tired eye, right? Remember I showed you earlier, take something warm, put it in the eye, which is, oh, I didn't even know this. You can use that part of today's thing. All right. Number two is take a break. You know, if you're spending too much time on a computer, spending too much time on just bring this back. You're spending too much time on, should I change it? No, it's okay, right? You're spending too much time on the screen, watching your tablets, on your phone. Just need a break. You know, something simple. Stop looking at the screen. Look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. That's the 20-20-20 deal. Or 20 seconds. And you know, every 20 minutes do that. So it's 20-20-20. Every 20 minutes, you stop, look at something far away for 20 feet away, 20 seconds. Right? That's simple. What that does is to you is, to your eyes, you refocus your brain. And not look at the screen all the time, right? So it just reset your eyesight. Something far, which is, or maybe something out on the window, see something green. That green helps your eye too. So that's wonderful. Okay, and if not just when I was working in corporate America, I always like to do a water break. Why? Because or a pee break. Why? Because a lot of people, a lot of my colleagues, they smoke. So instead of what they do is they just, oh, can I go to a smoke break now, or to a cigarette break? So instead of doing that, right, I don't smoke. So instead of doing that, I can get a pee break or get a water break. And water keeps you dehydrated. I mean, water hydrates you, not dehydrate. So it's good to drink water, and when you drink water, it kind of like flush all the stress and all the toxin away too. So which is good for you. All right. And what else? Or you can just simply just take a break, go outside, walk up and down to walk to the Xerox machine, walk to the printer room, or even just walk one circle around your office. Or if you can, just go down, if you work in office city block, just go down, get off your building, just walk around one circle and come back. And with walking, it helps kind of like release your and release your feel good energy, feel good hormones, right? Endorphins, so that it makes you feel good and relax. So that's ways to relax and keep your stress away. So it's always good to take breaks. So this roll back helps roll backwards, restore your balance, opens up the tight chest, and reactivates your mid back, and takes the load off your neck too. So this covers up chapter 4 of your stress software, which is roll backwards, strategy your neck and your neck and back head to knee strategy. Okay. If this is helpful, I invite you to follow along for more tips from my book, Your Stress Stops Here. We're going to be continue doing all this, the whole book, and on how to manage stress and improving your well-being. Feel free to share this with someone you know or who might be dealing with roll back strategy, neck and back head to knee strategy. Okay. You can get a free chapter, of course, down there, down in the link, free chapter of my book by going to stressoutstressfree.system, that's SYSTEME.io. And did it pop up? No. Okay, download there and just send the QR code out here too. Oops. Okay, this is the QR code. You can just scan it and you can download it right away. We all need a reminder sometimes, right? And we are not alone. And remember, it's not being perfect. It's about paying attention to small things and taking small steps every day. Well, if you're new here, oh yeah, before I go there, I might be able to make this book available for sale if you want to go ahead and purchase right away. When you purchase it, it comes with you have to sign up for a free journal. So make sure when you purchase it, send me the receipt, and I will send you the free journal. That way you can just can purchase the ebook, and then that way I'll send you a free journal for you to record what you did every day. All right. So if you're new here, consider subscribing because I go live here every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you'll get a reminder, and if you click on the bell to get reminders, right? So you will be notified right away as soon as we go live. All right. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Next week, we're going to talk about Chapter 5, Yawn Away Strategy for your stress. Remember, your well-being matters. All right? And you can always support us at buymeacoffee.com/Vincent Moon. Right? Or buy me a coffee, /Winston. All right. So you can always connect with me by going to Stress Out Stress Free in Facebook, Stress Out Stress Free in Instagram, Stress Out Stress Free. Vincent Woon at Vincent Woon NYC in TikTok and Vincent Woon in X, right? Or just email me at vincent@stressoutstressfree.com. Okay? Scan the QR code to get to download the free chapters of Your Stress Stops Here. Your Stress Stops Here, and the book Your Stress Stops Here. And take care of yourself. Notice those stress signals, and I will see you next week. Until next time, stay healthy, stay stress-free, and be happy. Right? Stay stress-free and be happy and be well. See you next week.